Hi guys, it's Monique with Oak Makes, and I'm back today to talk to you about a handful of things actually. So tomorrow I hope to have like a video coming out with how to do some crochet math to help you customize hats. So watch for that. But today I'm just chatting. I'm just going to be chatty Cathy today. First off, Michelle, thank you so much for the happy mail. It just made my day. I want to say briefly before I show you the lovely things that Michelle sent me. And she sent it to me for Mother's Day, and here it is, mid-June. It's almost Father's Day. And the reason that I have not thanked her for it before now is because I have not gone to my post office in a month and a half to check my post office box. My mail gets delivered to my house. And I have a post office box for the channel because my husband was a little skeeved out about the idea of putting our actual physical address on YouTube for the whole world to see. There's weird people out there in the world. Not you guys. You guys aren't weird people. You guys are the best. Like, my subscribers are fine. But, you know, there's some weirdos out there. So I have the post office box, but nobody's ever sent anything to it. So I kind of was like, yeah, I don't need to go there, whatever. Well, I've only left my house 4 times since March 13th. March 13th is the last time I went out, like, regularly before the shutdowns happened. And 3 of those times I went to pick up groceries I didn't even go in the grocery store for grocery pickup. And the 4th time was this past Thursday. I went to our favorite local Chinese food place to pick up some takeout because I am sick of cooking. Man, cooking dinner is the bane of my existence anyways. Okay, now I'm a good cook. I can figure it out. Eating keto means that really you kind of have to do that anyways. And the fact that we went and got Chinese food, man, there was nothing keto about that. Like, we just totally were like, whatever, I don't even care. Like, I want some damn beef teriyaki and some scallion pancakes. And, like, I just want it. I was driving down to get it. And by a local place, I mean, like, I have to drive 20 minutes to get there. On my way to the town that it's in, I was driving past our post office and I thought, oh, you know what? I should probably go in and just check the box. And I went in there and I opened it and there was a package in there. And instantly I was like, oh my gosh, how long has this been sitting here? Well, it's been sitting there since the beginning of May. And so, Michelle, I am so sorry. And I hope that you accept my apology and know that I'm really not a horrible, rude person. I just didn't know it was there. Please don't ever feel like you have to send me anything, please. But if any of you ever want to send me something and you want to be sure that I get it right away, send me an email and I will give you my physical mail, like the mailing address that my mail actually is brought to me at. If you don't mind, if it takes a little bit for me to get it, then just go ahead and use the P.O. box down below. It's in the description of every video. And just know that when I do get it, you'll hear about it. So Michelle, so thoughtful. It really brightened my day. This week I've been really struggling. Like, I believe in the precautions that are being taken. And, you know, wear a damn mask. Folks, please put on a mask, please. It is asking so little to help put people's mind, you know, the minds of the elderly or the immunocompromised or people that just are higher risk to do something as simple as putting on a mask, which just helps them feel like it's safer for them to leave their homes. I keep seeing a lot of arguments, well, if you don't like it, just don't go. Well, you know, that's well and good, but everybody has to go to the grocery store. Everybody has to go to the pharmacy. Everybody has to go to the bank, the post office. You know, it's not like people that are being risky, like the risk ends with them. They go, they do something risky, and then they go to all the places that the people can't avoid, and people are getting sick. And, you know, I'm just horrified for the states that I'm seeing who are respiking. I mean, Arizona, my goodness, if you live in Arizona, please be careful. So I believe truly in the precautions that are being taken and that are being asked of people, which is why I haven't left my house but 4 times in 3 months and haven't seen my child or my mother, who's so high risk, I'm petrified to see her because Dave has had to start going to job meetings again. I'd like to see my mom. I'd like to see my kid. And this week was difficult for me. I'm a homebody, but even me as a homebody, like, I'd like to go walk around Michael's this, some freaking day this year before 2021 and have it not be that I'm taking my life in my hands because everybody who's got an axe to grind feels like they need to get all up in my shiznit and cough on me. Like, thank goodness this isn't World War II and the Blitz, because these are the folks that would be refusing to shut their lights off, like, for goodness sakes, really, I mean, for goodness sakes, it is the least you're being asked to do, put on a damn mask for, the 25 minutes you're in the store. I just don't even get it, but I don't know. And you know what? Don't flame me in the comments. I've been flamed 700 times. Whatever. Like, this is my belief. Just wear a mask. Wash your damn hands too. So this was a tough week for me because I'm really missing people. Tori, we were supposed to get together around Mother's Day, and the weather didn't cooperate. It was raining, and so we couldn't be out, and cold, and so we weren't able to be outside, and so we had to cancel. So we're hoping maybe next week. That is her next time that she's available. So we're watching the weather and hoping she can come by. This little gift that you sent, Michelle, really helped kind of lift my spirits and take me out of that I'm never going to see anybody I care about again mindset that I was having. She sent me a lovely little Mother's Day gift. I got a beautiful card with all these pretty tulips. And then she sent me some fun teas. There's some Egyptian chamomile and some Earl Grey. I've never seen this brand before. It's Harney & Son, so I'm looking forward to trying it. Earl Grey is my favorite tea, and I don't think that you knew that, but I was so excited when I saw that, and I have never tried Egyptian chamomile, so I'm excited. I am definitely a black tea girl. She sent me this absolutely beautiful little stitch marker, and I'm hoping that it will show up, and it's probably not gonna. Okay, you can kind of see the beads. They're like blue on one side and a pinkish purple on another, and they're like iridescent. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Like Michelle, so pretty. I love them. And then the charm at the bottom says best mom, which I just thought was so sweet, especially where I hadn't seen Tori. Thank you. But it's so nice, I'm afraid to use it because I don't want the cats to chew on it. My cats, they're little scamps. Little fiends, that's what they are. But so I don't know, I'm gonna come up with a way to display like the stitch markers that mean the most to me, that like I don't want to use but that I want to be able to see and just pet. So thank you so much. That was so thoughtful, and I apologize profusely for the delay. What was the next thing? Oh my gosh, I won Natalie's Closet's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm so excited because there was some amazing stuff in there. I don't have the opportunity to kind of get dressed up and put on a lot of jewelry very often. The next opportunity I have, I will definitely be wearing that necklace and bracelet that she was including, that her friend donated to the giveaway. It is beautiful. And also, Natalie, let me just say, you are a better woman than I, because I could not part with 2 skeins of Expression Fiber Arts yarn for a giveaway. I don't think I could do it. That stuff is the be all end all for me. So I'm really excited. And the I don't remember the name of the yarn, but the first yarns that you showed, the purple and green are actually my favorite color combination ever. So I'm really excited about that. And of course the bag and all that stuff, it's going to be so much fun, and I appreciate it so much. I really have been enjoying your channel. So that was really exciting. And thank you to Julie for nudging me on Instagram so that I would know to go on YouTube and check things out. And she didn't ruin the surprise. She didn't tell me what had happened, but she was just kind of like, congrats. And I was like, maybe I should go check out YouTube, because I've been up here in my sewing room working on stock for the store. So thank you, Julie. Oh, my subscribers. Oh my gosh, to everybody that's new, welcome. I can't believe it. I think when I last looked, which it was either this morning or last night, I was like at 520 subscribers. What? That happened like blink. Oh, okay. Thank you to all of you. Welcome. And of course, thank you to all of my existing subscribers that were already here with me and those of you who've been here since video 1. What else? Oh, tea. I was telling you about tea. Of course, everybody has their tea they get at the grocery store or whatever, but I think most people that really like tea have a special tea that they get. And mine is, I get mine from Republic of Tea. They have amazing teas. If you've never heard of them, you should check them out. They have a English breakfast tea that is delicious, and their Earl Grey is also very good. And I am not a fruit flavored tea drinker for the most part, like ever. They had a hibiscus sampler and I picked that up. I haven't tried it yet. When Dave and I went to Mexico, I really enjoyed the hibiscus drinks that were down there. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try that tea. But yeah, Republic of Tea, great teas. For those that don't know, also Dave is my husband. If you're new here, next month is our 15th anniversary of when we met. We didn't get married until 4 years ago. When we met, we both had children from prior relationships. And there was just no time or money, you know what I mean? We were busy raising a family. And so 4 years ago, we finally got around to it. We had never gone anywhere on any vacation that didn't involve camping. So we thought, well, what are we going to do for our honeymoon? So we decided to go to Mexico. And we went to Akumal Bay. We found this teeny little resort that was fabulous. We went for a week and then we went back for 2 weeks on our second anniversary, and it was so great. Unfortunately, we had chosen to go for 2 weeks because, I think we all know when you go on vacation for a week, it takes probably until Wednesday to really relax, at least for us. We didn't want to feel like we were rushed to get in the things that we wanted to do. The first time we went, we found a great package that let us go to Tulum, which is the only Mayan ruins located right on the coast. And it was beautiful. So the tour took us to Tulum, and then we got to ride 4-wheelers through the jungle, which was so much fun. And then we got to swim in a cenote, and it was a covered cenote, which I highly recommend if you go to Mexico that you find a covered cenote, like an excursion to a covered cenote, and you swim in them. It is like flying. The water is so clear, it's almost like it's not there. It's hard to explain it. I will find pictures. I will put them here so you can see. So that was great, but there were things that we wanted to do that we knew we just couldn't fit in. We wanted to go to Chichen Itza, but that's like a full day. You lose a full day because it's like 2 hours from the coast. And so we had planned on all of these things. And then about a month before we were due to go, I had hurt my ankle and I ended up in an air brace, basically an air cast. So I had a boot on. So all the walking was out. So we spent 2 weeks at the bar. I'm just going to be honest. I was lit for like 2 weeks. I never drink. I am not a drinker. It is not my bag. But I would say I was more than tipsy on probably 10 to 11 out of the 14 nights we were there. And I kid you not, I was so sick on the plane ride home because I was so hungover. We met this family from Scotland, and man, we partied, as well as the activities, like director dude, Raymond. We became friends with him because we were in the bar the whole week. So like they all got to know us, and we made friends with our waitresses and all sorts of stuff. I'm actually Facebook friends with some of these people. They all came and drank with us because the rule at the resort is they cannot drink alone, but if you buy them a drink, they can drink it with you. So they were all drinking with us, man. We were trash. It was crazy. And Dave was like, I don't even know who you are. It was hysterical. We had so much fun. If any of you are interested, it was a fabulous little resort. It's very small. There's none of the big entertainment at the other resorts, but we didn't want that. We're kind of loners, and crowds are not my deal. I don't like it. Neither does Dave. So we really were on the hunt for an all-inclusive resort that was not your usual. And we did find it. And there's like 400 rooms, and every room has an ocean view, and you're right on the beach. The way they placed the buildings. You're on the beach. There's 5 or 6 restaurants there. I mean, fabulous restaurants. You don't have to make reservations. I mean, most people that have been to an inclusive resort, you know, the day you get there, you need to make your reservations, or you're not going to, you're all eating at the buffet every day. And they did have a beautiful buffet, and we liked going to the buffet. But this place, you don't have to make the reservations. It's first come, first served, because it's a small enough resort that they can basically handle everybody. It was wonderful. Really, really wonderful place. If any of you are curious, just comment below or shoot me an email. I'll let you know where it was. We will go back to Mexico again, and I don't think we would ever stay anywhere else but there. It's amazing. Oh, and the sea turtles actually nest on their beach. So you have to be careful, but they mark them off, the nests. And so if you're really lucky and you're there at the right time, you can often see the sea turtles hatch and stuff. So, and you can snorkel right there. They've got a beautiful reef. That was a little bit of a tangent. What else? Oh, okay. A while back, I had mentioned in a video that I was going to be doing a Color Street party. So that's happening right now. This is look at my manicure to like right now I don't think you're going to be able to see, it's all paisleys, but you can see these are white nail polish strips with clear strips that have black dots. Like, really? How can you not focus on that camera? Those are my nails, and this is another paisley thing. But yeah, so you know, you can mix and match and all sorts of things. The stock at the website has been out forever. Like, it's been weeks and weeks. And I mean, they just, every time they get some in, they sell out. So what my rep did was she actually put her stock, her personal stock, in a Facebook event for me. And she is offering them at $10 a set, which is a pretty good deal. So if any of you are Color Street fans and have been having trouble getting your strips because they're out of stock constantly, and you would like to get in on that, just shoot me an email or mention it in the comments below. I will send you an invitation so that you can get into if you have Facebook anyways. If you don't have Facebook, I can send you an invitation to the party through the website. And then if it's not available on the website, you can let me know and I can check with the rep to see if she has it in stock for you. Maybe I'll put the link below to the event and I don't know. Yeah, I'll put the link below to the website anyways, the party through the website. And if any of you are interested, you can just go check it out. If any of you don't know what Color Street nails are, they aren't actually nails. They are nail polish strips. So they are strips of pre-made patterns or solids, or, you know, they have glitters and nail art and all sorts of stuff, and even French manicures that are mostly cured, but not quite. And it's like a sticker. It's like Jamberry. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people know what Jamberry is, but Jamberry is actually a sticker. Color Street is actual nail polish. So you just rub it on just like you do the stickers, and it cures it finishes curing on your nail in really almost no time. They don't smudge. I can't put on nail polish to save my life. So these things are great for me. They go on really quick. Once you get it figured out, they're really, really easy to use. And they come off with regular nail polish remover, where you can get a bowl of warm water, a bag, like a Ziploc bag, and then you can put your nail polish remover in the bag. I try to use like non-acetone or mineral fusion nail polish remover for this, because acetone isn't really great for your skin. But anyways, you pour a little bit in the bag, and then you put your hand in the bag and the bag in the water, and you just kind of rub your nails, and the nail polish, like the strips just like fall off. It takes like no time, like a minute, and all your nails are clean on one hand, and then you put the other one in, and I'm like, where was this tip all my life? I think everybody is full up on Super Serious, but I do feel like this is so important that I feel like I kind of have a responsibility, because I do have, even though it's a teeny tiny little platform, it is my teeny tiny little platform, and I feel like I need to say that Black Lives Matter. They matter to me. I hope they matter to you. I've been horrified to see the brutality occurring against peaceful protesters in this country. And I'm not talking about rioters, I'm not talking about looters, I'm talking about peaceful protesters being shot in the face with tear gas canisters and rubber bullets, and I mean, run into with cars by other Americans and police officers, having cavalry run it. I mean, what? What? Really? It's vile, and I'm so ashamed that this has been the response. Our country was built on protest. Every advance we've ever had came through protest. Women, I think isn't this the 100th anniversary of women getting the vote? I mean, women didn't get the vote peacefully. I mean, women were beaten and jailed and killed because they protested, because they wanted to vote. I mean, it's inherently American to protest. And I'm horrified at the way it has been responded to in so many places. Just break your heart. Just break your heart. It's been tough. This has been a horrible year, and I just wish that everybody could please do not respond to this video by commenting to me that all lives matter. I agree, all lives matter. They do. All lives do matter. But right now, Black lives don't matter to far too many Americans, and that is not okay. The kindest way I saw this explained, and I wanted to share it because I feel like it does a really good job of kind of addressing, because I do think that sometimes people who say all lives matter, it is not coming from a place of nastiness, but I'm thinking that perhaps they don't understand why they're getting the backlash they are when they say it. So I thought this was really great, and I wanted to share it. If your spouse came to you and said, "Do you love me?" or asked, "Do you love me?" you could respond by saying, "I love all people." And there would be nothing inherently wrong with the message, "I love all people." But in that moment, the person in front of you is looking for validation. And that statement that "I love all people" would be hurtful and dismissive. Someone came to you and said that their parent died. You would never in a million years think to look at them and say, "Yeah, well, all parents die." Well, the statement "all parents die" is accurate. All parents do eventually die. But in that moment, that's not what you say. And we all know that that is not what you would say, because it would be hurtful and dismissive. Oh, Lloyd wants to come and say hello. Hi, baby. No, he wants hugs. Lloyd is a big boy. In case any of you have not known, he is a big, big boy. I haven't weighed him recently, but I think he's got to be 16 pounds or so. Oh, he's making little noises. If a friend or a loved one came to you and they had breast cancer and they said, "Breast cancer sucks," you would never in a million years look at them and say, "All cancer sucks." Well, there's truth to the statement that all cancer sucks, because all cancer does suck. But in that moment, with that particular person, that particular statement would be dismissive and hurtful. And so I think that that was a really kind of kind way of explaining why there is so much backlash to that statement that all lives matter. So I just wanted to take a moment and say that I'm very sad about the state of our nation and our world, honestly. I mean, America gets fingers pointed at her pretty frequently, and rightly so. But if we're going to be honest, there's some racial issues in countries all over the world. We've got a sea change is happening, and I think that it would behoove us all to just try to be open, try not, and I understand the instinct to have a knee-jerk defensive reaction when you aren't a racist. You know what I mean? If you're not a racist and people are talking about racist white people, then just know that that doesn't apply to you. There's a saying that I use with people in my life, like, if the shoe doesn't fit, stop trying to put it on. You know what I mean? Not every statement about white people is about every white person, just like not every statement about Black people is about every Black person. I mean, we're all individuals, and we all have to just do our best to be good people and to care about one another. So I just hope that the end result of all of this is that everybody knows a little bit more, everybody understands a little bit more, and everybody cares a little bit more. Because, man, 2020 has been a pile of suck. What was it, last week? There was an article that I came across, and it was about how NASA was tracking an asteroid the size of the Empire State Building that was like hurtling towards Earth. And I saw that and I thought, of course it is. Of course, because, even the universe is sick of our shit. It's just insanity this year. It's just insanity. And for me, I think that this year is a wash. I don't see myself doing much of anything this year or seeing much of anybody, because the people that I care about enough not to put them in danger. And it's hard. So, Tori, Mom, Megan, all of you, if you're watching, just know I miss your face. So I think that's it, guys. I am excited to have so many new folks here and getting to know you. I've really enjoyed reading all your Christmas traditions. There have been some really stellar ones on there that I thought, geez, that sounds like so much fun. So I've really enjoyed it. And guys, also, I'm really struggling with content ideas. I do not crochet fast enough to have works in progress and finished objects that have enough stuff done on them frequently enough to give you guys like regular content about that. And I also can't just endlessly buy yarn for hauls, because then I have no space and no money, and that's not good either. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly would be useful to everybody. And I mean, yeah, I'm going to put out my hat pattern, and I have this one about math, the crochet math, but that's a couple videos. That's not much. So I was thinking a couple things. One, I don't know how many of you sew. If you sew, comment below and let me know you sew. Would you guys be interested in a sew along, or even just learning about, and even if you don't sew, learning about like how to make like specific quilt blocks, like kind of like the common ones, or like how to sew, just tips on sewing in general, and how to cut fabric well, how to, that kind of stuff. Are you interested in that? I have a small mini quilt that I had designed that I had thought might be a fun like sew along to do, but there's no instructions. Just literally I did the AutoCAD drafting on it so that I could figure out my sizing, and then I just made it. And it's a little, I don't know, I would say maybe it's not a beginner, but it's really not that hard either when you go step by step. So I was thinking about that. Maybe, I don't know if there's anybody that would be interested in that. So give me some feedback on that. As far as sewing, as far as crochet goes, I have this book, and I think it's like the encyclopedia of stitches, of crochet stitches or something. I have wondered if it might be interesting to make like a series of videos, just short videos, where I feature like one stitch and kind of work my way through that Bible or that encyclopedia of stitches with you guys. A lot of which I'm not familiar with. You might not be either, and we could kind of learn them together. I'm not sure. What do you guys think of that idea? Is that something you would be interested in? I mean, I know a lot of people do videos about this, how you do a single crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet, but I was thinking maybe videos like beyond that, those types of stitches might be interesting for folks. So yeah, if you crochet, give me some feedback on that. Like what are you interested in besides bags? No, I'm just joking. All right, guys. That is it. I hope you have a fabulous Saturday wherever you are. I believe it's June 13th. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what the date is, but it's whatever Saturday is closest to June 13th. That's the Saturday it is right now. And don't forget to watch for that video about the crochet hat math. I really think it's going to help folks be able to customize just about any hat pattern that is made crown down in the round. I think it will really be useful for people. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you all are well and staying healthy and staying safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Okay, guys. Bye.